Welcome back to another guide video, and in today's video I've got the Bryson 890. One of the better shotguns, so you're definitely going to enjoy this one, and the challenges are nice and easy as well. So in this video I'm going to be running through the challenges and all the hints and tips to help you, along with the class setups and the best game modes. So by the end of this video you're going to have a clear idea how you're going to achieve gold in the fastest way possible. Please use the timestamps that have been made available, skip around as much as you like, but if you do find this video helpful, hit that like, and I'd appreciate it if you could hit that sub button as well. Let's get straight into it. So moving on to game modes now, and the first one I'm going to recommend is probably the best, and that is of course Shoot House. Shoot House being a small map, game modes like Kill Confirmed and Hardpoint mixed in, is absolutely perfect from start to finish. You're going to be able to level up your gun nice and quickly on this map. But not only that, with game modes like Hardpoint mixed in, you're going to be able to complete all the challenges. If you're not a fan of Shoot House, which I know a lot of people aren't, then the next best one is Kill Confirmed. Go into here, get as many kills as you can while collecting as many tags as you can. The tags can't be ignored because they're a great source of weapon XP. If this is your preferred method, then I'd recommend trying to stay on these smaller maps shown here. If you get put on some of the larger maps, not only is it going to be very frustrating, it's also going to slow down your progress. If you have picked Kill Confirmed or are getting bored of Shoot House, once the gun is leveled up, I highly recommend you go into one of these three game modes. Now, my personal favourite is Hardpoint. I just think it's the easiest out of the three. Now, the reason I want you to change is purely because these are objective based game modes and they make it very easy to complete the challenges. What I mean by this is because they have things like the hard point that move around the map and enemies are trying to get into a certain area, it makes them very predictable and easy to guess where they're going to go. But not only that, the challenges like point blank, kills from behind and double kills are made far easier in and around an objective like the hard point than they are in a team deathmatch style game like Kill Confirmed. So now you know what game mode you're going to be playing, it's time to see what sort of class you should be using. Now feel free to copy this or make a couple of tweaks to suit your playstyle, but ultimately with a shotgun it's about sprint to fire and range. If you're like me and you aim quite a bit with a shotgun, then you need to focus on that aim down sight speed. If not, you hip fire everything, then a wider bullet spread would be better for you. Now this one here is got a lot of aim down sight speed and a lot of range. If you're more of a hip fire person, then you're going to need to change that barrel and possibly the laser. If we move on quickly to the rest of the custom loadout, this is what I'd recommend for a game mode like Shoot House. Especially with a shotgun, you're going to get nice and close and personal, so things like Bomb Squad and Battle Hardened to perfect. Cold Blooded stops you from the countless end of chopper gunners and VTOLs, and Quick Fix allows you to continuously get them double kills because the health regen on this game is pretty slow. Dead Silence for me is the most important out of all of this. It is going to help you so much with them challenges. If you have anything else as a preference, then select both of them so you can always pick one depending on the situation. So I just want to quickly talk about Killstreaks. These are the Killstreaks I use: UAV, Counter UAV and VTOL. UAV gives me the enemy's location and Counter UAV obviously prevents them. A VTOL for me is quite important just because it gets kills without taking time away from my weapon. If you use a chopper gunner, you're in that and not collecting weapon XP. But the main reason I want to talk about Killstreaks is, as you can see in this clip here, I am using score streaks. You need to change this in the bottom left hand corner of the Killstreak menu. This will allow you to collect rewards for collecting tags, for example. As you can see in the clip that's playing, I basically get a VTOL from just collecting tags. Yes, I do get a couple of kills, but nowhere near enough to get the VTOL at the beginning. You know what game mode you want to play and you know what class you're aiming for. It's now time to deal with them challenges. First one though, which is Snowstorm Digital, get 40 kills, is one that you're not going to worry about because this will be completely done before you've even leveled up the gun. The second challenge, Stone Guard, is another one that you might possibly achieve while leveling up the gun. This time though, it's get 15 point blank kills. If you haven't done it and you are struggling, I have two bits of advice for you guys. The first one is dead silence. Now you might get shot a couple of times, but popping dead silence and running up to unaware enemies is a great way of achieving this one. The second option is just to stick around that hard point. If you're in and around that hard point, enemies are going to be running at you the whole time. It's quite likely that if you're both in the hard point at the same time, you're going to be nice and close, meaning that this is going to be a point blank kill. The third challenge, which is get 10 double kills, called shedding, is one that some people find a little bit more difficult. This can be luck, it depends on the enemy's playstyle. If they're camping everywhere, then this can become difficult. But as long as you're holding around that hard point, you're going to get 1 or 2 enemies running at you. If the enemies aren't really moving towards you, or you're not getting that timing luck of them both coming around the corner, your next best option is dead silence and go on the offense. If you manage to get in behind the enemies with dead silence, you're going to pick up 2 kills without them even realizing. Or the last case scenario is to play like a rat, hold the upper building in shoot house for example, and hold down that area. When enemies start to get annoyed with you, they'll be sprinting at you to get revenge. Now the final challenge, which is Arctic Chill, get 25 kills while crouched, isn't particularly difficult, it's more frustrating. Now again, as always, you've got 2 options here. Slide around everywhere like I do and just attack everyone and anyone, or play it nice and slow and walk around crouched. Either way, a lot of the time you're going to look like an idiot, but you're only focusing on this challenge. If you do this, then you'll have it done in no time and you'll be straight onto that gold. So the final challenge, as always, is gold. We've finally made it, and this one isn't that difficult. Getting 3 kills without dying isn't as hard as it seems. I think some people mentally put too much stress on this. They get to 1 or 2 kills and just do things different. Play your normal game and it will happen naturally. If you do find yourself in a loop where you keep dying, then use things like motion sensors, heartbeat sensors, snapshots. All of these things can become very helpful in situations just for 1 kill. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to leave a like. Appreciate it if you all could follow and hit that sub button. See you in the next one.